So I created the pause button here that sets my boolean variable game is paused to true, and then inside the various event listeners I check if the game is paused. If the game isn't paused, only then give me points. So if I pause the game now, then I stop, I can still click, but nothing more happens. But I also wanted to unpause again, so I wanted to, every time I click this button, to toggle. And I could start here and I could ask myself, is the game paused? And I would have an if game is paused, if that is equal to true, that means the game is paused. And of course, I would need to unpause it. And else the game is unpaused. And I would need to pause it. And this bit of code we already have. That's this one here, where we pause all the moving elements and set game is paused to true. So let's try if that works. We press the pause button now. It says the game is unpaused, and it certainly was. And now it is paused, so when I click the next time, it says the game is paused. And then, okay, so I unpause the game. How do I do that? Well, I do the exact opposite of here. When instead of adding a pause, I remove it. And instead of setting something to true, the exact opposite is setting it to false. And this would give me, I can pause, I cannot get points, I can unpause, and I can get points again. So this is a very, very typical toggle function for a Boolean variable, where you ask if it's true, and if it is, you set it to false, else you set it to true. And every time you call this function, it toggles back and forth, true and false, true and false.